Alright guys, so I just heard about this now. I just sat down to make this video and I heard about this and then I wanted to make this video. I don't know what this is supposed to mean, but we should be freaking out about this. YouTube, the whole platform, everybody is freaking out about this, and for a good cause too. So let's get straight into this. Alright guys, right here. YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account's access to all or part of the service if YouTube believes in its sole discretion that provision of this service is you no longer commercially viable. Commercially viable. What does that mean? They don't explain it in any of the terms of services later on. This is the only part that mentions this. This is the only thing that is mentioned about this topic right here, is just this part of the terms and services. We don't know what this means. This could mean every single channel that doesn't have monetization is this going to be wiped out. This could mean maybe if your videos get demonetized too much, then you could be wiped out. It could mean if you're not monetized at all, you could be wiped out. This could mean maybe it's like if you don't make a certain amount of money from being monetized, then you're wiped out. We don't know because YouTube never explained it. I'm going to go ahead and take this off the screen now. So we have no idea what's happening. All these small channels are freaking out. YouTube's just causing a huge frenzy on its platform. Literally, this change is starting on December 10th. That's literally not even, that's less than a month away. That's almost a month away. All right. Yesterday would have been a month away, but I made this video today instead. So, too bad, but you know, guys, we do not know what's happening. Now, I don't know, a lot of people say, "Oh, all these small channels are going to get destroyed." But a lot of people are like, "Wait, why would I am one of the people that it's like, why would YouTube do that? Why would YouTube just completely wipe out all of its small channels that doesn't make it that all of its small channels, most of the content isn't monetized. Um all the small channels are not monetized. So why would YouTube just destroy all of their channels that are like that? Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. That's why everybody's so confused because YouTube doesn't specify that. We have no idea what's happening. That's the problem. We don't know. Like YouTube is trying to destroy itself. We don't know what this means, guys. I'm just gonna say it. I'm very worried for my channel. If you guys have small channels too, you're probably very worried after hearing this on my channel. Um, guys, this is just insane. But that's not the only thing in this video. We also have the Kappa situation. The Kappa situation. You know what? I'm gonna get into that right now. I already mentioned it earlier. I'm gonna get into that right now. Okay, guys, now we also have this problem right here, the Kappa problem. Basically, it's saying the exact definition of kid directed is entirely based on the desecration of FTC and is determined by evaluating the given of 10 factors including. Now, I'll tell you what this is about after I read this, but let's go ahead and, read this first. The subject matter of the site or service, the video's visual content. The videos of animated characters or child-oriented activities and insensitivities, music or other audio content in the video, age of models featured in the video, presence of child celebrities or celebrities who appeal to children in the video, language or other characteristics of the website or online service, and whether advertising, promoting, or appearing in the website or online service is directed at children. Basically, what this means, these are all the things, that list like what, like what kind of stuff in your video makes it so that it's kid friendly or not kid friendly. Now, you're probably wondering why is this important? Well, it's important because coming on January 1st, 2020, this update will be coming. This isn't out yet, but it will be coming. Now, it's for the COPPA law that was passed in 2013 to prevent, you know, like it was like something about children content. It's to prevent, children data from being shared, stuff like that. Um, this is what is happening. Okay, so when you upload a video, you now in this update you'll have to check mark another box because you have all those boxes, that you have to check mark. Like when you upload a video, I don't know if you guys have channels, and if you do, you'll know that when you upload a video, you have to put like, do you want a public, what kind of stuff is in this video, all that boxes that you have to check mark. There will be another one that says, it'll be one that's basically saying, is it kid friendly or not? Now, if it's, if it has all the stuff on that list that I showed you, it will be kid friendly. And if it has any of this stuff on it, it will be classified as kid friendly. So you would check mark the box. Now, if it didn't have this stuff, you would check mark the box. You wouldn't check mark the box. It wouldn't be it wouldn't be considered kid friendly. Um, it wouldn't be kid friendly, which it probably would be because it doesn't have to have that stuff in it to be, so I feel like they should maybe fix that that list a little bit. But that's not the point here. The point is, if you this is the thing. The reason that they do this is that um you have these things called personalized ads. Now, if you're, a kid watching kids content, say you're watching like Billion Surprise Toys, generic kids content, um, you would get advertisements for toys or kids stuff. If you're a kid watching if you're watching kids content, YouTube's gonna see that you're watching kid content, and they're gonna be like, oh. You're obviously a kid, so let's advertise you toys and stuff like that. So that's your personalized ads. And then if you're not a kid, say that you're like a guy that say you like sports, okay? So say you like that. If you like sports and you're watching videos about sports, YouTube is going to notice that and they're going to give you advertisements for sports. So say that you're like, you like sports, they're going to give you advertisement maybe for a football game, okay? So use that as an example. So we have that, and then we have the other example I gave about if you're a kid, they're going to advertise you that. It's personalized advertisements. So whatever your interests are, YouTube's going to see that you've been watching content about that interest, and then they are going to use that to then advertise you stuff about that interest, so that you're more likely to buy that product or go to that, download that app or whatever the advertisement is. It doesn't matter. But the thing is, with this new thing here, they want to make sure that your content, if it says it's kid friendly, then it is, and if it doesn't say that, then you want to make sure it's not. If you get it wrong, this is what they said. If you get it wrong, you can face fines up to $40,000. You can face fines for that. So if you say that if it's kid friendly and you think it is because it has some of those checklists, and then YouTube's bot realizes that, hey, this isn't kid friendly, so you shouldn't have this as kid friendly, they will give you fines up to $40,000 depending on the severity of it. And I don't think a content creator that's like not that big. I'd say like the big content creators like Billion Surprise Toys, Collins Key, all those generic kids channels. They're gonna be perfectly fine with paying those fines if they accidentally like did something and they need to pay those fines. But the smaller creators are not going to be able to do that. If I upload a video and I accidentally do that, I am gonna have to, either delete the video entirely, which I'm gonna have to do. I can't face fines that expensive, But it does work for small channels as well if we get it wrong. So coming January 20, January 1st. I mean, I think it was January 1st. I don't remember, but coming on that time, I believe it was the first. Uh, I will have to be very careful. I'm gonna mark mine as not kid friendly. I mean, yeah, I don't like, I don't curse. I don't have a lot of gore in my videos. Obviously, I don't. I'm not that kind of content. I am like, gaming, having a little bit of laugh with my friends. Gaming music as well. But I don't have any of those check marks that I showed that you saw on the list. I don't have any of those check marks, so I would classify it as not kid friendly. Well, not kid friendly. Let's do that in quotations. But I would classify it as that. I would be right according to YouTube's thing. But if their bot recognized that I wasn't right and they thought that it was kid friendly, I mean, if it was kid friendly according to their terms, I would have to pay a fine or delete the video entirely. Now, I wouldn't want to delete the video, but I also couldn't pay my fines. So, yeah, that's basically the whole COPPA thing. And so this video hopefully got you to learn about what's happening. December 10th is going to be the new terms of service update with the whole, if you're not, commercially viable, we don't know what that means. We don't know if we're gonna have the small channels and the non-monetized channels get completely wiped out. I don't feel like that's gonna happen. I feel like it's just gonna be, a couple of things. I don't really know what that means because YouTube isn't telling us what that means. They're just putting that out there and blatantly just saying something that's very generic and not telling us that. And then we had the whole COPPA thing coming a little bit later after that, 2020, like in January. Um, that's going to be terrible as well. I wouldn't really be affected by that too much, but we have no idea what's happening. I just wanted to make this video to kind of educate you guys on this whole topic, and I hope you guys will you'll learn from this and you'll watch out if you have a channel yourself. Hopefully, if you guys did like the video, make sure to drop a like on this video and go ahead and comment down below another topic that I could talk about because I do like doing these style of videos. I think it's very fun. So go ahead and comment a topic down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. When I hop out the train, I go like choo choo. All these haters around me, yeah, and they go like boo boo. When I walk down the street, fans go ooh ooh. When I hop out the train, I go like choo choo.